A fall in the dollar index has always been cheered by equity markets, and that is exactly what has happened in recent times. In fact, as of yesterday, the dollar index declined for the third straight day, and it also managed to close below the 90 handle for the first time since 7th of Jan this year. Not only that, it did manage to hit an intermediate high in 2021 on 31st of March that was exceeding 93 levels. However, from those levels, it has managed to decline more than 3.6 to 3.7%, and yesterday's close was just below the 90 mark as well. However, there is a very interesting technical analysis study that I want to actually point out to, which is called as the trading envelope, which is very similar to Bollinger Bands as well. So what has happened is, as of yesterday, the dollar index has been trading very close to the lower end of the trading envelope. Now this technical indicator suggests that there could be a reversion to mean of sorts. Now, let me just highlight that during the last 6 months, there have been 7 instances, including the current one, where there has been an immediate bounce up in the dollar index. You had 2 previous instances, one in May and April this year. There was one instance that was in Feb this year, and then there were prior 3 instances that happened in December last year. However, the dollar price has declined from 93 odd levels back to below 90 levels, and that is of course steered by the equity markets. Since 31st of March this year, there has been an uptick in the equities that we have seen across the world. The Brazilian index has gained more than 5% during this time, while the FTSE 100 index has also managed to climb 4.8%. The CAC index has managed to climb up 4.7%. The US index, S&P 500, has managed to gain almost 4% during this time, followed by the Kospi's gain of 3.6%. The Dow Jones has managed to advance more than 3%, while back home the Nifty index has surged up approximately 3% during this time. And then you have the likes of the DAX, which has gained more than 2.5%. The Shanghai Composite also has managed to surge more than 2%. However, the underperformers have been the Hang Seng Index, which has advanced less than 1%, and the Nasdaq also, which has advanced less than 0.5%, which is a very popular instance where the dollar index is inversely correlated to the equity markets. The Nikkei 225, however, has been the only index in the world which has managed to decline 4%. So all of these put together, there is definitely good news that the dollar index decline spells out for equity markets across the globe.